Hey, how's it going guys? OneFo here, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the newest scripts for Blox fruits, and these have just been updated today with the best auto farms to date. There's no keys on them, there's bounty farms, anything you can imagine, and if you are looking for any of these scripts, the links will be in the description, and there's also going to be a tutorial video in the description as well that's going to be showing you how to get the scripts. And I also did just make a video on how to remove Bifron from your computer, which is the new Roblox anti-cheat. And yeah, starting over here in Coca Hub, this is the one that has no keys on it. It works on mobile and PC. They have everything you can imagine, from a bounty farm to a devil fruit sniper, the fastest mastery farm in the game. They have pretty much everything you can think of. Full Moon, Mirage Island, Race V4. But starting over here on the auto farming tab, as you can see, I'm just going to leave all these settings on default, select my sword, and then click on auto farm level quest. And as you can see, it's the most smooth auto farm you could ever ask for. And of course, the other GUIs are also decent, but I mean, this one is just my personal favorite. And I mean, on top of that, it also looks pretty cool. So yeah, here it goes. It has the fast attack on by default. It also kills them really fast. There's never going to be any issues with it. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all there is for the normal auto farm. You also have the mob aura. So if I click on this right here, it's going to start killing any mob that's nearby me. So it's going to kill that one. Move over here, kill this guy. You also have the boss farm, the materials farm, so you can farm any of these materials right here. And on top of that, if you scroll down, here's all the different weapons you can farm. So like if you want to do full auto god human, auto soul guitar, auto cursed dual katana, which is a pretty rare item. Yeah, if you just scroll down here, you can see all these different things you can farm. And then here's what the mastery farm looks like. And if you don't know what a mastery farm does, pretty much you just click on this, change the health percentage to whatever you want. I'm going to keep it at around 33. And it's just going to level up your fruit or your gun to whatever you want. So right here, I'm going to click on auto farm for Devil Fruit Mastery, and now it's going to start killing these mobs with my sword. And as you can see right there at the end, it's switched to my fruit. And for my fruit, I might actually want to turn this up a little bit because my sword is doing way too much damage and it's just killing them instantly. And you can just mess around with this. As you can see, I'm already at level 60 on my leopard, which is pretty nice. I'm pretty sure I was a little bit lower before I started this today. And you should probably get some skill points into your devil fruit before you're going to start doing mastery farms on it. You have the PvP and aimbot tab where you could do all this type of stuff. Like you just select a player. Oops, that was receive quest. Where's the player area? Oh yes, there is like an aimbot over here. You just click on enable PvP. And then come over here and aimbot your skills. And now if I was to like find a player somewhere around here, I don't think there is one. Yeah, all your skills will be aimbotted onto them directly, and they just can't really do anything about it. And most of these scripts have that, so as you can see on this script, they have one as well. You select a player. So where's that right here? Yeah, this script actually has some more features for that. This is called the JJTX GUI, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, JJTX Hub. And on the tab called Combats, as you can see, you select a player here, so let's select a random player. You can spectate him. There's actually a lot of people in this area. You can teleport to them, you can do a auto farm that player so that every time they respawn you'll kill them. You can bring boats to you, which is really, really funny. You can also teleport to the boats or spectate them, so let's spectate this boat. As you can see, there it is. Then over here you also have the stats, so this is going to be for auto upgrading your stats. Let's see if I can show you that. Yes, so I have 6 right here. I'm going to show you it with leveling up my sword. As you can probably tell, that's what I'm trying to get on this account, so I'm going to click on sword. And there we go, dumps all my points directly in there. And I mean, you might be thinking, like, why would you want to use a script for that? Because of course you could just come over here now with the new update and just actually, where is it right here? Yeah, you could just type in the amount of points you want to do and it would just put it in for you. But the reason you want an auto stats is so that you can actually keep upgrading your level as you're, like, moving on through the game automatically. Well, for example, if you have a Dark Blade, which is the best sword in the game in my opinion, you can just automatically level that up while you're auto farming. But then overnight while you're farming, which by the way, this script has been safe for me, I haven't gotten reset yet. And yeah, you can just do this, it's going to level you up while you go. There's the teleports tab, which I'm going to show you later, but basically all you do is select an island and then teleport there. Here's the dungeon raids if you want to do any of this stuff. You just select your chip, so for example, flame chip, and then you just teleport into the raid. And I'm not sure if there's like an auto leave after a certain, like, health that you get to, but yeah, here's all the stuff they have. Again, this GUI also has some stuff for dungeons, so as you can see, they have a ton of stuff over here. The ESPs are pretty cool. You could do a flower ESP, so here's one right there. Let's see if it actually shows up in the game. And yep, here it is. So if I turn off my ESP now, I should be able to come over here and just check it out. You have the fruit ESP, which actually there are some fruits here. So we have a spike and smoke fruit, which I should be able to show you this. Okay, we're getting pretty close here, and you should see the fruit just sitting here in between these two houses. There it is. We can pick it up. And honestly, I'm just gonna store that fruit because I don't think I really need it. You have the island ESP, the chest ESP, and then of course players. You have the devil fruit tab where you can automatically open up your devil fruit inventory, your devil fruit shop. You can automatically snipe any fruit in the game. Or actually, no, they haven't actually added that to the script yet. But as you can see on this script, you have the auto sniper. So if you click on something, for example, well, I'm not actually going to do it because I don't want to get rid of my leopard. But you probably can guess what this is for. It's for like while you're auto farming, you could just have the devil fruit sniper on. So if anything comes into stock, you could just automatically buy it. You have all these other stuff as well. So like auto eat fruit hops, you're going to be server hopping, eating all the fruit in the game. You can automatically get all the fruit in the game. It's this button right here, pick up devil fruit. As you can see, we got that spike fruit that we saw way across the map. We can drop it. I think we can drop it. There we go. You have the shop tab where you can buy anything in the game. So let's try buying. Some of this stuff isn't working. Let's try katana, iron mace. Okay, I didn't really have enough money for some of that stuff, but let's see how much stuff we got. Looks like we got the triple katana, the pipe, and the new smoke fruits. That's pretty much all that I had enough money for. Here's the miscellaneous tab, so you can hop servers, you can copy the... Not sure what that is, to be honest. So probably some, like, admin commands stuff. Here's all the GUIs you can open, so the hockey color menu. Oops, let me close that out. You have all this other stuff. Redeem all codes, which will give you 2 times the XP. I mean, I already used that earlier today when I was auto farming, but there it is. Here's all the codes that are in the game currently. You have an X-ray for the map, which is pretty cool, I guess, for PvP if you want to be able to see people. It's obviously a lot easier to see this guy now that we have the PvP thing. Like this. There we go, I killed him. That's actually one of my friends. Sorry for you if you're watching this video. But yeah, you can turn that off. The RTX mode is right here. You can remove the fog from the game. And removing fog is actually pretty useful because now, as you can see, if I go up a little bit, I can actually see further in the game. So if I turn it back off, or I'm not sure what that did right there. Okay, I'm not sure if that's actually working because I can still see a little bit of fog in the distance. You have an infinite jump, so you can just spam your jump, your space bar, or hold it down and you're just gonna fly forever. Which is obviously a lot faster than spamming your jump button. You also have the walk on water, you can fly. Flying's pretty fun. And then of course no clip, which is decently useful, but in this game I don't really see a point of it. You have the auto race V4, and that's pretty much all there is. Yeah, really good GUI over here. This is Coca Hub again, and then we also have the JJTX GUI, which is also a really good GUI. I'm not sure if they had any keys on it. Actually, I'm pretty sure they didn't have any keys on it. The only one that did would be Neva Hub, which is probably worth it, to be honest. As you can see, they have Race P4, they have an auto farm, they have the weapons tab, so all this stuff over here, Cake Prince, Doking. Auto Doking is something that some of these GUIs don't actually have. Let's check here. It would be here in the main tab, maybe. Yeah, so I don't think they actually have a Doking on this GUI. So yeah, pretty cool, unique feature over here, which actually is a pretty good farming method. You have the auto weapons, you have all this other stuff for players, which is... players isn't really working right now. You have the stats tab, which is pretty self-explanatory. The raid and ESP, race P4, miscellaneous, which is kinda empty right now. And I mean, yeah, it's a really small GUI, it works on mobile and PC, and it's pretty versatile. And as opposed to some of the other high-end scripts like Thunder Z or Mukuro Hub, this key actually works for about 48 hours instead of 24, which is pretty good. And then of course we have this older GUI called Zomex Hub, which has not been updated for 3 months, but I thought I'd showcase it because it has a pretty decently smooth auto farm on it. And if we're being honest here, after the latest update, people don't really care about fast auto farms, they kinda just want smooth auto farms. Because when you think about it, if you're just doing a fast auto farm and then you get reset every time, there's absolutely no reason to be farming fast. So let's go over here, use my Dark Blade, auto farm level, and here's the smooth auto farm. It's gonna bring us over here, kill all those, kill all these, And also, if you didn't know, I think you can also set a level cap on some of these. I'm not sure where that would be in this script, but let's look around. Maybe it would be in the miscellaneous tab. Just scroll around, you might find it here somewhere. Yeah, I'm not sure where it would be, but if it is in this GUI somewhere, if you ever find it, what a level cap is basically it's going to leave the server or hop the server when you get a certain amount of levels. So for me, I'd probably stop at around level 1000, and then I'd just leave the server for the day and stop auto-farming. That's of course the safest way for auto-farming, because that's how their anti-cheat detects you, is if you're leveling up too fast. You don't have to be worried too much because the reset feature that they did on their anti-cheat pretty much only resets your, like, the progress you did while you were auto-farming. For example, if I started auto-farming right now, when I got reset at level 1000, I just go back to 743. Or at least that's what I've been seeing people, like, have issues with when they're DMing me. And I have not seen anybody get banned from the game for it yet. Yeah, tons of other features on here, like teleports. Oh yeah, speaking of teleports, I said I would show you that earlier. As you can see, let's teleport to the cafe. Boom. This is what it looks like, and we're already here. You can go from C1, 2, and 3, and then also the Sea Beast area, which is pretty nice. What in the world is this guy doing? Yeah, dragon is just such a weird looking fruit. I'm pretty sure that was dragon that just made the whole cafe light up. You know, all this other stuff here. I think I didn't show you guys the... where was it? Oh, no, I guess I did actually show you this. Yeah, I guess that's all there is for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you can. And as always, peace.